Pete Crow Armstrong leading things off and takes a strike. Rogers was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. Fouled off. He was late.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
And now 1-2.
1-2.
And there's a ball. And that one is downstairs. And the count's full. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the grab. One away. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gurriel working through some struggles lately. One out, bases empty. Gurriel gets a piece.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
That one not close, and the count is 1-2. That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Second inning here, no score. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Dansby Swanson stands in.
He really needs to start making more contact. Striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
1-2.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Boyd back to work. O'Neill with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
O'Neill went deep in his most recent game. And the lefty kicks, delivers. Inside. Now 1-2. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Now it's Nick Senzel. Strike 1. Boyd, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a curve, and he works in a sinker. And that one is inside. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
That's 2 in a row. Luis Ariz stands in. Fair ball.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And there's a foul ball. Ariz off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 2 full. No score. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Rosario goes 5 feet 7 inches, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. To third. Throws to first in time, and 1 away in the top of the third. And up next for Chicago, Kyle Teal. That one is upstairs. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
1 strike.
Top of the third, no score. And that's in for a strike.
1-2.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Swing and a ground ball. Senzel in plenty of time to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So 2 down now, and here is Carlos Cortez. First pitch, not close. 2 out, space is empty. And delivers outside. That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. In the air, left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Cut on and lifted in the air. Gurriel handles the chance. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Upstairs. And that one missing low. Here's a 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Back to the top of the lineup. So next to hit for Baltimore, Taylor Ward. He's 0 for 1. Misses again, 5 in a row. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A 2-run shot, his 12th of the season, and the Orioles jump out in front. It's 2-0.
So good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
Here's Adley Rutschman. That one finds the corner. That's strike one. Still only one out here in the inning. That's off the inside corner, and now it's even 1-1. There's a strike. And misses inside. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. Rutschman retired.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Brent Rooker. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out. So a man at first, Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. That one missed. Rooker, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
soul, oh, ground to explore.
Back here in Baltimore, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Nico Horner. And ball one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that's way high. Now 2-0.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Ian Happ up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But, you know, one of the things for him.
Runner on the go. Swing and a foul out of play. Fly ball down the line. O'Neill brings it in with a nice running grab.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down.
Runner.
Horner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second.
Two unsuccessful stolen base attempts tonight, so I think this is where we probably see them change up their plan offensively. The running game just isn't working, and those are costly outs, so they're going to have to string together some hits and change things up a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Orioles 2 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Into the bullpen and gone. A massive home run. His 12th of the season. It's 3-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boone, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Nick Senzel, the next to hit for the Orioles. In the air, right field, Cortez. Makes the grab, 1 down. And into the box for Baltimore, Luis Arias. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
0-1 now. He swings and fouls one off. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swings through that one.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Rogers back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Rogers ready to fire now. Not even close there. And the count is 1-1. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Orioles leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a foul ball. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Ward under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Orioles 3 and the Cubs nothing.
You could encounter the greats, or you could get shipped and countered away, but you counterfeit, I countered your fits, led you astray.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the DH, Samuel Basallo. In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found. On the way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Henderson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Basallo aboard here at first with nobody out. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Andrew Kittredge getting ready to go. Kopech getting loose as well. 1-1 now. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Taylor Ward. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped. Lunging, but it gets down. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Matthew Boyd gives way, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Andrew Kittredge gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Adley Rutschman digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Bush makes the grab for the second out.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Next to hit, Brent Rooker, 1 for 2. Ripped on a line to center. And that will end the inning. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely there. We're through 5. It's the Orioles 3 and the Cubs nothing. Back now at Oriole Park, top of the 6th inning. So up now for Chicago, Eggy Rosario.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-1. And that's too high. That one in the dirt, and the count is 3-1.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Corrals it. And there's one down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Teal stands in now and watches strike 1. In the air, right side of the infield. Mountcastle under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Cortez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ward. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Orioles 3 and the Cubs nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And first offering is fouled off. O'Neill, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2013. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike two.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike three.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He sends it out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Luis Arias, the next to hit for the Orioles. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Swing and a ball popped up. Swanson makes the call and the grab. Two down, base is empty. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a pop-up. Bush under it. He's got it, and that is that. Solo homer brings in one for Baltimore. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. There's a strike.
No, that's a ball.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one's gone. He'll circle the bases. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they inch closer. It's 4-1.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Happ in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Happ lays off.
3-2.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Back to the mound. It hit him. And he's safe at first. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. There you see his May and June numbers so far. Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. That'll be it for Trevor Rogers, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. Luis Castillo into the game. This is his 3rd time out this year. And there's a strike. Busch at first, one gone. That misses. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Man at first, one away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. And that's outside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one hammered center field. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A towering shot to center. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
O'Neill hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now it's Dansby Swanson. And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Gregory Soto.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Samuel Basallo getting ready to hit. That one outside. 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Daniel Palencia up and loosening in the pen. Morejon, the lefty, warming up as well. And that drops in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He is struck out, and he is walked. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Popped up. Swanson squeezes it, and there's 2 away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Taylor Ward. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
On the ground, and foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So man aboard. Now the number 2 hitter, Adley Rutschman. There's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. Brent Rooker, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. Just missed. Two outs. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Throw into third. The tag. But 1 run does score in the play before the inning ends. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Orioles 5 and the Cubs 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joey Lucchesi.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Rosario, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. In for a strike, and it's 1-1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Popped up. Henderson under this one. And it's caught for the out. And now the right fielder, Carlos Cortez. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. On a dead sprint, racing back. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The tying run at the plate. On its way to the corner. And that will drop foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Strike 3, got him swinging. 2 away.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Horner in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. 1 left for the Cubs. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Michael Kopech.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
O'Neill now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Senzel now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And a swing and a miss. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one off the mark, and that's ball 2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they can't get the out. Man at first, and here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 3 in this one. That one in triple digits.
No ball. 1 strike.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Samuel Basallo. In the air, left field. Gurriel has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Orioles strand a couple, and it remains 5-3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Felix Bautista. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Happ leading things off and takes a strike. Bautista, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Line drive, puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Bush at the plate and takes high there. Bautista, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Out towards right center field. Rooker sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
So it's their last chance in this one. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
The Cubs down to their final strike. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Line drive, short hop to third. Fires to first on the run, and that'll do it.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.